was a big surprise for me when I first learned negotiation being an actual skill, like an actual sales closing skill. And when I mean sales closing, like getting that customer to buy from me, not buying from someone else. In fact, sometimes they go home and they dream about your market, what you sold to them, what you talked to them about, and what you made them to pick interest in. They get back home and they can't sleep until they come back to you and they buy from you. It doesn't have to be using trickish ways. It is an actual skill that can be learned. So hi, my name is Caroline. If you're new to the channel, hi, this is me. Welcome to my channel. Here we talk about skills, we talk about growth, share my journey here, and yes, we dive right in. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Don't worry, you're gonna gain value in this video. You will definitely subscribe, even without me telling you to subscribe, right? But please, I'm telling you, subscribe. So yes, straight to the video. Organizations these days want only staffs that can actually sell their products, get high paying clients to buy their products. you know this is the joy of any organization. If you have a company, what you want is who can help me sell my products, who can help me expand, who can help me to make sure quality clients come and buy my products and close deals with me. And that is where negotiation is. Some people call it sales closing. That's how to close sales. You're talking to someone about a product, but yes, how can you actually make the person to buy? Like, let the sales be closed and you have made a sale. Now, that is what we're going to be talking about. And it's not just about selling things. It's also about negotiating your way in life. I'll take you back a little to the Bible, where God was about to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And what did Abraham do? He negotiated with God. He negotiated with God. And each time I study that scripture, I'm like, wow. So if you read Genesis 18, verse 23 to 32, you get to see where Abraham was negotiating with God. God was about to destroy two cities, Sodom and Gomorrah. And Abraham told God, God, will you destroy the city if 50 people are there, 50 righteous people are there? And God said, and Abraham made a statement. He said, I want you to take note of verse 25. He said, God, you will not act in this kind of way that is wicked to the righteous, slaying the righteous with the sinners. That this will not be good. That if you see 50 people there, will you slay them? And God was like, no, I will not slay them. He went down to 45, will you slay them? And then went down to 40. And each time he started bringing another, he would say, God, don't be offended. I don't want to offend you. But I want to ask, even if you see 30 there, will you slay them? And then he went over to 20, and then he went to 10. That is negotiation. That is negotiation. If you can negotiate with God while you pray, and God who has nothing to lose, if he decides to help you, if he decides not to help you, he has nothing to lose. But a human was still able to negotiate with God, and not just Abraham. There are so many instances in the Bible where you look at Joseph when he wrestled with the messenger of God. After wrestling, he told him, I will not let you go unless you bless me. And the negotiation there, that is totally amazing. That is totally amazing. Imagine the Bible passage where the God told a woman that I cannot give the food meant for the children to dogs. It's not right. But what did she say? She said, Lord, yes, you are saying the truth. But then when you give food to the children, crumbs fall to the ground and the dogs eat it. And God was like, wow, man, this person has faith. No, I'm not saying God said wow, but I could just imagine, like Jesus was like, wow, this faith is so great. And she gained her miracle. Even while you pray now, if you negotiate with God, tell God, hold God by something, you get your answers fast. That is why negotiation is very important, not only in sales, but in every aspect of life. In everything you represent, you do your negotiation. Another person in the Bible that negotiated with God was Hezekiah, when God sent a prophet to him and like, man, I am God, you are going to die, and this is what I've said, you're going to die. I'm sorry I'm putting it this way, but he's God. Who can question him? Hezekiah, your time is up, you're going to die. And when the when the messenger of God left, what did Hezekiah do? He turned to the wall and he started negotiating with God. God, yes, if you decide to kill me, there's no problem. But remember, one person who serves you will be minus from those who worship you from earth. And when God look at all these things, your negotiation is very important. What did he do? He added 15 years to Hezekiah's life. That is the power of negotiation. That is the power of negotiation. You have to learn to negotiate. You have to learn to talk to people. There's a way to talk to people, introduce your product, understand them, be on the same level, and then get them to buy from you. And even if they don't buy at that instant, they go back home and they begin thinking about what you have said. And sometimes they can't even sleep until they come back to buy from you. Isn't that amazing? Here I'm going to be sharing 5 tips on how to negotiate, how to close sales. If you're applying, if you're a freelancer, there are ways to close sales. You can even message a brand, and among thousands of people, you get to be picked because you know how to negotiate your way. So now here are 5 tips I've prepared, and I'll be talking about it. Now let's start with the person who has nothing to lose. Hold them by their words. From your conversation, they say something and you hold them by their words. Let's take, for example, God. When Jesus said, the food for the children is not meant for dogs, what did the woman say? She said, truth. She held him by the word, truth. But when she now picked a different picture aside from what he said, and picked a deeper picture. Sometimes it's good to dive. In fact, in most times it's good to dive deep. She was like, okay, yes, when those children eat, those crumbs, do you see her focus was on those food? He talked about food, giving it to the children. And then the lady was like, okay, those food, imagine she used her, imagination on her feet to, follow the food. When the food enters the children's mouth, what happens? Is it everything they will lick like that? Not even a pieces, not even a pieces. I guess that was what she was imagining. And then she imagined the crumbs fall down then, actually. And what do? They pack those crumbs for dogs. Because Jesus was like, if some people will be like, I'm offended. How will you call us dogs? This and that and that. Food meant for the children, is not meant for dogs. But she was not offended. So do not be offended and hold them by their words. Now, it falls down to the crumbs. If the crumbs fall down to the ground, and what? The dogs eat it. So yes, I accept. You call me a dog. Yes, yes, yes. But then, those dogs can still eat those crumbs, right? That is negotiation. You're not qualified for social position. This works. You can even try it again. If you've applied somewhere before, try it again. This works. You're not qualified for this job. And then you think of a bigger picture. Imagine someone thinking, okay, I could probably do a gate man if I'm not qualified for that job, or I could probably be the messenger. That's why research is very important. If you research very well, you have a bigger picture of everything that entails that job. So when they tell you, no, you're not qualified for this position, okay? Definitely, I can still be around that position. And then that is all negotiation. That is all negotiation. Sometimes that persistence in negotiating will make the person be like, wow, the persistence in this person is so great. I'm going to give it to her. I'm going to give it to him. So hold them by their words. Look for, the connecting dots where they make their statements and you hold them by their words. Be polite. Be very polite when talking. Don't be offended. When you're negotiating with people, do not be offended. Just like some businesses will say, customers are always right, right? And your clients, they might come, your school is like this, your school is like this. I was selling a product to someone and the person was like, your products are expensive. And I go on Konga, I go on Jumia. I saw that particular product you sent to me and it was very expensive. I was like, yes. There are 2 factors around it. First, when you check that Konga, check how many pieces. Sometimes they tell you minimum MOQ, minimum order quantity is what? 5 for that amount. You are buying one, and you want me to give you that amount where they give 5. That is one. Sometimes these companies take 40, Konga Jumia, they are all what should I call it? They are all promotion company, right? They are not the actual company that owns the product. But sometimes these companies that put things cheap at this Jumia Konga, those companies sometimes carries faulty items, repair it, now repackage it, and then give it to Konga and Jumia to sell it for them. And those ones will always sell because the crowd, we all know, we want to buy anything, go to Jumia. But this, I got this from so I got it directly from the manufacturer. You are very sure you're getting quality. I test the product before sending to you. Do you understand all those? And I was able to close the sale. I was able to close the sale by telling the person, even if you feel my price is quite high, yes, it's just a bit higher than that. But I can assure you, you're getting quality. You're getting something that is tested and it is a proof that, okay, this is working fine. And I'm here for you to converse with when you have any issue with it. I can even guide you. So what do you have to lose? Instead of buying, okay, you buy from Konga, then you start looking for videos up and down that will guide you. You start looking for videos up and down that will guide you. And if you have any question while watching the videos that will guide you, you don't even know who to talk to, right? That is one way to, be polite and firm, but firm. People will likely have a reason why they don't want to buy from you. They have their very good reason and their points are valid. Let them know their points are valid, but then you have to stand firm. You have to look for the connecting dots where you nail it. You have to look for the disadvantages of that thing they're praising. And the third point is feed them what they want to hear. Yes, feed them what they want to hear. Do not feed them lies, because I wouldn't even advise anyone to, sell products that are not good. So the facts, before you even watch this video, I hope you're selling something legit and good. But then while you're marketing it, feed them what they want to hear. What I mean is expatiate on the good. Go even deeper, travel into their brain, travel into their imagination. You understand? I was reading a book called Blood-Sucking Copywriting by Tony Fortizo. I'll drop my WhatsApp contacts in the description. If you like that book, you can just chat me up. I'll send it up to you. I have it in PDF form. I'll send it to you. Blood-Sucking Copywriting by Tony Fortizo. Now, and he made a statement, although his language, I do not agree because of my faith. He said, feed their demons. I don't want to use feed their demons, but I will tell you, give them what they want to hear. Do not give them lies, or what they want to hear, expatiate on it. Now, and the next point is focus your attention on them. Let them know you understand perfectly their stand. Let them know that what they are saying is actually valid. Do not be like, you're so defensive when they are talking. Allow them talk. Allow them land. Look them in the eyes, not your head. Understand them. Understand your clients you're talking to. In fact, a listener is very attractive. That is one secret a lot of people need to learn. If you're a very good listener, you're attractive to anybody because they have something to say. You're willing to listen. Yes. No, I'm trying to understand you. Yes, keep going. Okay, wow, okay, yes. When the person is true, then you start dicing it and picking it from one point to the other, and then you have what you have to say. So, yes, focus your attention on them, keep the focus straight, pay attention to them, let them know their points are valid, but show them a more brighter picture, a deeper picture than what they know. So I hope you're enjoying this video so far. If you are, please join the channel, subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and yes, join the family. You have nothing to lose here. Rather, you have quality information, quality value for you to gain from. So why not? And don't forget, you're going to be sharing this video after watching it, so you can even start sharing the link now to your WhatsApp status. Watch, because someone needs to learn this. If you have a company, your staffs need to watch this video, because there is power in negotiation. And I'll be going over to the next point, which is obviously the most important point. Formats, general formats I like to use in closing sales, and I'm sure it's something you don't want to miss. Okay, you've been told now, sell this product. What should you do next? How should you do it? And after that, what should you do next? That's what I'm talking in the next point. So yes, join the family if you haven't. So the final point, the format I love to use, I like to use the first format A is meeting. Let your focus be on meeting their needs, your clients' needs, your customer needs. Let them know that you're interested in satisfying them, meeting their needs. Forget about the money you gain, the aspect. Think of the satisfaction they'll get. And that is the first step. You're told, okay, go and sell this iPhone. Go and sell this iPhone. And then you're like, who are the people who will need this iPhone? Or why would they need this iPhone? What has other type of phones done to them that they do not like? Let's say Android. What is the quality, unique quality about iPhone? Okay, the camera, the speaker, the everything, the swiftness. So you have to be thinking of the reason why they want to buy that product. You're told to sell soap. Why would people want to buy soap? You're told to sell wow. Wow detergent. Why would people want to buy wow detergent? Definitely they want to wash their clothes or wash something. And why did they choose wow? So the first thing is they want to wash. And probably wow is very, very good. So how can you make them to buy that? How can you make them to buy detergents? How can you make them to buy your own brand? Now, the next step is what I call the escalation step, where you escalate the bad of um of them not getting that your products. Okay, let's say you focus, you talk about the good of the product, but you focus more on what they stand to lose when they don't buy your product. I love that strategy, always work for me 100%. Take for example, a lady told me, I would love to buy waterproof bed sheets, and I saw the advert on your WhatsApp status. I was like, wow, yes, the waterproof bed sheet is really, really good. And the amazing thing is that it doesn't hurt the body. Considering that water cannot pass through under beneath it, but the surface is so soft on the body. I've spoken about the good. Then I went over to, if you don't get the waterproof bed sheet, no problem, but you have little children. These children wee all the time. You wake up all the time, take them to go and wee. They still went to wee on the bed. Definitely, they will keep, with time, they will ruin that bed, and it can make the house start smelling and then having some kind of odor. And you know within yourself that you are not a dirty person. But why are these children doing all this? Well, the best thing is to just use this waterproof so that at least the bed will not be spoiled. And you can always carry it, wash it in your washing machine. It's by the time I finished speaking, this lady was like, okay, if I pay now, when can I get it? Because I escalated. I talked about the bed being ruined, the smell within the house, and even people calling the person a dirty person. Just like that, you escalate what is stand to lose. The third step, the third format is assure them of quality. Like I said before watching this video, make sure what you're selling is quality. And please be sincere on this. Finally, use the scarcity method. Scarcity method to close sales. This works all the time. I sold a digital product and strangers came and were like, okay, I want to buy so product from you. And I used the scarcity sales and I used the scarcity method. I was willing to put a part of the money. The product was 60,000, and I told them for the first 10 people that will be showing interest the within 1 week from now, they will be getting it at 55,000. The digital product costs 60,000. They will be getting it at 55,000 naira. But after that 1 week, everything is going. Now sometimes if we use 10,000 as discount, you'll be getting at 50,000. But after 1 week, getting it is going to be 60,000. And I have done my work by making them, think about the product, dream about the product, dream about the good they stand to gain, what they stand to lose if you don't get it. And then I started giving discounts. I started giving it within 1 week. Okay. After when it was 1 week, and I said, People have been on my neck. Of course, definitely, because if you do your work well before the scarcity step, if you do your work well, people will be on your neck like, please extend this, please extend this. So I told them I've extended this by 3 days. So if you can meet up, you will still get it. And I close a lot of sales. Scarcity works all the time. Scarcity work. I'm giving this for the first 5 people who will buy within so time frame. I'm giving it for so amount for so amount in the next 24 hours. These are sales closing method. It works every time. It's because I'll be talking more. You let me know if you want me to dissect this scarcity method, because scarcity method it's something we also really need to learn. Let me know in the comments. And yes, every point I've made, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Am I making sense? So thank you for watching. We've come to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and don't forget to support the channel. Check the description. You'll see how to support our channel. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.